Hello, beautiful Earth child. Welcome to a week where the universe speaks in Taurus tones. Steady, strong, sensual, and sprinkled with cosmic surprises. Stay with us till the very end, because the stars have tucked in secrets that could make your whole month sweeter, calmer, and more prosperous than ever before. Now, Taurus, this week arrives like a warm breeze over your favorite cup of tea. It's steady, promising, but quietly transformative. And if you think that's just poetic fluff, think again. This week is playing host to some serious planetary moves that have your name written in bold. On April 30th, the Sun cozies up in your sign, while Mercury finally gets its act together and ends its retrograde wobble. Translation: the fog lifts. You'll think clearer, speak better, and feel more like yourself. Only now, you're powered by planetary backup. With Venus, your ruling planet, gliding through the sign of Gemini, there's a beautiful blend of beauty and brains influencing your decisions. That's right. You're not just pretty this week, Taurus, you're strategic. This is the energy Beyoncé taps into when she drops an album with zero warning and still breaks the internet. Yes, she's a Taurus. Yes, she knows when to speak softly and when to snatch wigs with a silent gaze. Take notes. In daily life, things may feel like they're falling into place without too much struggle, which is great because struggling is not your thing. You don't rush for anyone unless there's food at the finish line. But the stars are saying small steps, huge shifts. Don't underestimate the quiet power of a well-timed no, a budget you actually stick to, or a boundary you reinforce like a velvet rope outside an A-list party. This week, you're not just surviving, you're silently thriving. On the family front, your usual role as the dependable rock is shining. But even rocks need rest, Taurus. So, while you're holding it down for your loved ones, make sure you're also carving out space for joy, rest, and that dessert you've been saving. If tensions arise, especially around old issues or misunderstandings, now's the time to clear the air. Mercury's direct path gives you the words you've been searching for. Say it with love, not spite, unless you want to turn Sunday dinner into an episode of dramatic reality TV. Love-wise, there's something slow-burning and sensual about your aura this week. Single? You might meet someone who's less instant firework and more charcoal grill. But that's exactly your pace. Love that builds? That's a Taurus specialty. Attached? This is the week to go full cozy mode. Blanket forts, wine nights, and slow dancing in the kitchen. It's not cheesy if it's true. And if you're wondering whether to bring up something that's been sitting in your heart for weeks, do it. Mercury has rejoined the land of logic, and you're emotionally equipped to speak your truth. Softly, but with serious impact. Career and education paths are glowing under Jupiter's expansive gaze. This is your moment to revisit stalled projects or to finally send that application you've kept in your drafts, like it's a fine wine aging to perfection. Whether you're a student, a boss, or somewhere in between, your mind is sharp and your patience pays off. Think slow-cooked success, not microwave results. If you've been mulling a career pivot or side hustle, the stars are saying, dip your toes. Don't quit your day job just yet, but do listen to the call of your own curiosity. You're a learner this week. So read, explore, and absorb like the majestic sponge you are. Now, about the money, which we know you think about, whether you admit it or not. Financial intelligence is rising like sourdough in spring. This is a stellar week to go over your spending, reassess your subscriptions. Do you really need 3 streaming services for the one show you rewatch? And maybe even consider starting a savings challenge. Venus and Mercury are whispering, invest in your peace. That could mean a therapy session, a better mattress, or finally saying no to that emotionally draining friend who only calls you during Mercury retrograde? Want proof that astrological tweaks actually work? Consider Gigi Hadid, another Taurus queen. She's leaned into her Taurus traits of grace, grounded ambition, and aesthetic mastery. But when Mars was square her moon in a tricky transit last year, she went into full self-care mode, stepping back from public appearances and letting calm guide her re-entry. It wasn't just a PR move, it was classic Taurus wisdom. Rest before you're forced to. Like Gigi, this week is your cue to protect your peace like it's an endangered species. So how do you supercharge your Taurus energy this week? Try this. On Wednesday, wear something green. Forest, emerald, sage, whatever feels earthy and regal. Green enhances abundance energy and calms your Venus-ruled soul. On Friday, light a rose-scented candle and write down what you want to attract this May. Venus responds well to scent, beauty, and clarity. And if you can, spend at least 1 hour this week in nature. Doesn't matter if it's a forest or just touching a leaf outside your building. Your earth sign spirit needs it like bread needs butter. This week, Taurus, your steady heart is your biggest asset. When the world rushes, you wait. When others panic, you plan. And when the stars scatter, you plant roots. Your gift isn't in speed. It's in the richness you bring to every single moment. You've made it to the end, and guess what? That patience just paid off. You've not only heard what the stars are whispering, you've unlocked the energetic doorway to a better, brighter May. Keep showing up for yourself, because cosmic blessings are rolling in slowly, but surely, just like you. Until next time, Taurus, keep your head high, your snacks stocked, and your standards even higher. The universe loves a soul that knows its worth, and you, darling bull, are priceless.